Oh, okay, I accidentally pressed the button. Anyways, hello everyone. Give me one moment to get situated because I accidentally clicked the button on my remote. Do you like the new mic? Sorry. Anyways, so basically this is my first long form podcast video. I have no clue how to sit because if I sit here, I might hurt my back and I look stiff because I'm like not chill and whatever. But then if I sit back here, you can't really hear me. So I guess I'll just I don't know, I'm not sure. I guess I can whatever. I'll just sit here. Ignore my weird things, okay? Just do something while I'm talking, I guess. I don't know. Unless you want to watch me, then that's fine too. But anyways, welcome to my first long form podcast video. Hi everyone, I'm Lucy Marine from Elm's Blast of a Podcast. Today I'm going over stuff that's going on in my life. That'll include my broken/fractured back. First off, I just want to say sorry for not posting much. I don't really have any podcast ideas, therefore leading to me not posting. Though I figured that hearing about my back injuries and what's happening currently from that would maybe be interesting. My drama, if that's what you want to call it, is so long that I have to use a script. So if I don't look at the camera a lot, sorry. Also, happy Valentine's Day! I have been working on the script for multiple days. And, yeah, I have about 15-ish minutes to get this done because new YouTubers only get 15-ish minutes to post stuff, so sorry if this is short, and sorry if I read too fast. Settings go into, playback speed, and then you can adjust it from there and slow me down or speed me up. I don't care. As long as you stay with me through the end, then that's fine too. But anyways, let's begin with my first fracture. This was around the time I was in elementary school, around 5th grade, so I don't remember the exact date. All I know is that it started on the day of my friend Jay's birthday party at Urban Air. I was on the spinny thingy that has the trampolines on the bottom, and in the middle there was a pole that I believe was covered in a thick mat, as they use it at school gyms for some of the walls. Some of them might be red colored, I don't know. Depends on, I guess, what your school is like. I don't know, mine is red. And yeah. But anyways, on that pole, there was a high horizontal pole along with the bottom horizontal pole, covered the same way as the center pole. Now, I couldn't figure out how to jump over the bottom pole, so I kept landing on my back and my stomach, if I remember correctly. Thankfully, I was short enough to have plenty of room to fit under the top pole. At one point, when I failed to jump over the bottom pole, I hurt my back. The best way I can explain it is it felt like a sprained ankle, but on my back. I decided to take a break from failing to jump over the bottom pole, and that's when my friend Jay came up to me and started talking to me. I followed her out of the area where I just was because I knew I couldn't be on that for a while since I was already in pain. While we were walking out of the area, I was rubbing my back with the back of my left hand, and thankfully I was leaving in a few minutes to go home. I remember my mom and I going to the bathroom before we left, and I was telling her about the pain I was in. She said, "Okay, let me know if it still hurts when you get home." I said okay, and then we both left the bathroom and Urban Air. When we got home, my back still hurt. I told my mom about it, and she said for some reason, "Well, what do you want me to do about it?" Sorry, I don't know. Anyways, I was confused because she literally asked me to tell her if it still hurt when we got home. No hate towards her, though, because after all, I technically was a lazy child and didn't move off the couch, therefore making my mom most likely think I was just sore from sitting for so long most days. The pain continued and didn't stop, but it thankfully also didn't get worse. It was sort of so bad that I sat on the family room couch and I couldn't get up easily at all when I tried getting up. I was using my arms instead of my back muscles to get up because of how it hurt with my back, with using my back muscles. Anyways, it was so bad that I literally couldn't move my back muscles. Otherwise, I seriously wouldn't be able to get up. Some days were worse than others, though. When I mean that, I mean I literally didn't use my back muscles, and I was barely using my arm muscles, and my back was in pain as if I was using my back muscles to get up. Also, I just realized, right now, that I'm pretty sure all the muscles you use come from your back. So if I was using my arm muscles, then I was most likely using my back muscles, which is why my back was hurting. So ignore if I'm stupid, because I figure out things the moment I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. Where was I? And my back was in pain as if I was using my back muscles to get up. I told my mom a few days later that my back still hurt, and after a while, aka a few more days, I finally convinced her to schedule an appointment to get me checked out because obviously this wasn't and isn't normal. I don't remember what happened in between those few days, but what I remember is that I got a few MRIs done, like maybe 3 or 4. And after we got those, we were in a store waiting to check out when my mom got a phone call from the doctor, and we went outside. We put the cart somewhere in the store near the entrance slash exit. We waited outside while she talked on the phone for maybe like 3-ish minutes, maybe more. I don't know. After she was done on the call, she told me to sit down. I said I didn't want to because I was looking scared now. And hold on.
A few moments later.
Okay, hello. I am back. I'm probably going to do a repeat of the words that I already said before this because my phone shut off since I paused the video, and I was downstairs for like 20-ish minutes, probably plus, so I have no clue where I left off. And I read the script so many times that every single sentence I read, it feels right to start off at. So I'm just gonna start somewhere. Okay, here we go. I ended up getting a back brace, and now that back brace is like 3 years old at this point. I had to get a rolling backpack because I most likely would be in pain with more pressure on my back from a normal backpack. I was also leaning over like a 90-year-old grandma that has horrible posture without a cane. My mom kept telling me to stand up straight as it would help my posture, but it just made it worse, I guess, because it was technically putting pressure on the bone that was broken, and that wasn't good because I could only hold my breath for a limited amount of time, obviously. And to stand up straight, I had to hold my breath, so yeah, I ended up not standing up straight. After a few years, I healed, though, and now the brace is too small to fit me, so I had to get a new one for my new fracture. It isn't proven 100% true until they get back to me and my mom about the picture from the MRI, or whatever they got from the MRI, so yeah. I guess this is the opening to my second fracture, aka the one I'm currently undergoing. Second fracture. I'm sitting lopsided. Hold on, let me fix myself real quick. In the way. Second fracture. There's not much to this yet because I'm still trying to figure out stuff and what's going on with my back and the fracture. I have a new back brace which feels more stable and more secure, I guess is what to call it, than my 3 to 4 year old back brace, and I have a new rolling backpack which can also be a normal backpack that I can use when I heal. Has brown outlines for most of the pockets and a color of straight up brown for one of the pockets. Beige is the main color of the backpack. My other one, which had a blue pattern on it, is old and sort of broken. The lifting strap isn't on one of the sides anymore. This is as much info as I can fill you in on because I really don't have any more info to give, but I will try to update you guys on what's happening, and if you have any questions, concerns, comments, or just want to say hi, then feel free to leave a comment, and I'll most likely get back to you ASAP. Thank you guys for tuning in, listening to my drama. Until next time, this is Lucy Marine signing off from Elms Blossom, a podcast, saying thanks and have an amazing day / night, and bye. Happy Valentine's Day if you're watching this on that day, but if you're not, then happy day, I guess. I don't know. I will see you guys in another one, and thank you so much for tuning in for a special Valentine's Day episode, I guess. I was rushing to get this episode out because like I wanted it to, because I haven't uploaded it in so long, and the last time I uploaded was this mic, and that was a while ago. This has been sitting up in my attic for, I think, maybe 2 weeks at this point. I don't know, but the point is that I finally was able to get a podcast episode in today, and that is what matters. So thank you so much for tuning in, you guys. I will see you in the next one. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like, and maybe subscribe. I am out dragging my outro now, so I will see you in the next one. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching. Adios.